All right, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Warash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to all the sincere Akim that's out here pushing this word and truth and in all sincerity. All right, Shalom. Oh man, what the hell? Shalom. All right. I wanna Salakia. There's a lot of stuff going on out here. Salakia. It's a power line down while I was driving. But I want to do this lesson dealing with the spirit of fear and how sometimes there's a difference in being cautious and then there's moving with fear. And so you got to be able to decipher the two, you know. And sometimes that spirit of fear will actually, it'll dictate your emotions and your moves, where the spirit of the Lord could actually be lining you up to do something great for yourself, but because of your own doubts and fears, you end up basically shooting down the opportunity in the name of fear, you know. So I got a few scriptures I want to go into real quick about this subject matter, all right? And Lord willing, it be edifying. All right, so the first scripture I want to go to is Ezekiel 2. And I'm going to start at 5. Ezekiel 2 and 5. And it reads, and it says, I'll start at 4. And it says, for they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee among them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there hath been a prophet among them. So even though we're in this ministry, we're walking the walk that the Lord put us on, you know, we still got to live amongst our people. We still got to operate amongst these people, you know, the 2/3, the other nations, and so on and so forth. All right. And a lot can happen to you. A lot of evil. It's an evil. We live in an evil world. Though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Right. So, you know, you can't be always. It's actually illogical for you to think that you just going to avoid all sticky situations and evil and bad things. That's not what this walk's all about. Certain things got to happen to you in the spirit for you to be able to exercise your spiritual senses. Okay, so this is not about just being simply super cautious, because if you see, super cautious Israelites are those ones that can't even make the decision in their life to go out to the highways and byways, even amongst a camp. They can't even get out to the camps. Oh, what about this? What about that? What if this happens? What if they don't like me? What if what if this happens? What if my, all these what ifs, man. You know, fuck a what if. All right, move in the spirit, push forward, progress. That's what the Lord is looking for. Progression. All right, progress forward, push towards the mark, as the scriptures say. And you can't push towards the mark if you're in the spirit of fear. The scriptures tell us in the book of John that the Lord said he gave us not the spirit of fear. We don't have the spirit of fear. Now don't get me wrong. Am I telling you to go out here and just be a wild boy? No. Hell fucking no. That's not wisdom. That's not being circumspect. The scriptures give us those things. All right, but at the same time, you can't be a pussy. All right? You got to make decisions. All right. And if a decision is not, if you can't make a decision, then what do you have? You got the brotherhood. You got the scriptures say there's safety in the multitude of counselors. So you have counselors. Hey, brother, what you think about this? Right? Hey, you think I should do this or I shouldn't do this? And then what happens? That brother, he gonna give you that counsel, and it's on you to apply that to your life. And in most cases, you apply what he's saying, because it's the spirit of the Lord. The scriptures say what? Out of 2 to 3 mouths, let the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai be established. All right. So back in Ezekiel, All right, verse 6. And it says, and thou son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words. Though briars and thorns be with thee, thou dost dwell among scorpions. Be not afraid of their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. So don't be afraid of Jake like that. Now, am I saying to go into the roughest neighborhood where niggas is living at and pull up at 1 o'clock at night? Hell no. Hell no. But am I saying if there's certain situations that the Lord puts you in, don't be afraid? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Like I say, there's a difference in fear and being cautious. Being cautious is saying, hey, it's getting late. I think it's time for me to go and take it to the house. You know what I'm saying? That's being cautious. Being afraid is, oh man, I'll never go over there. I'll never be, you'll never catch me over there. And your teeth chattering and shit, man. All right. Now let's go from there. I'm gonna get a few more scriptures and close up here. One of my favorites. Two of these are my favorites that's coming up. This is Joshua 1 and 9. All right. And it says, have not I commanded thee, be strong and of a good courage, be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy power is with thee whithersoever thou goest. You see that? Be not afraid, man. But don't tempt. Don't tempt, but don't be afraid, man. This is about balance. You see, the Yahweh Shai wasn't afraid. He was of good courage, man. And look what path he went on. He had to deal with a whole lot, man. But he dealt with it because he was of good courage. He wasn't afraid. All right. Moving on. Let's go ahead and get these last few scriptures. All right. All right. Let's go to Isaiah 41. Isaiah 41 and 10. And it reads, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed. So here it is. You in this walk. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai constantly show you he's with you. He show you he's with you through rebukes, through chastenings. He shows you through blessings, through spiritual gifts, carnal gifts. He show you these things at all the times, right? But then when it comes to certain situations that make you a little uncomfortable, now I don't know, man. You can't be like that, man. All right, we gotta go through these things standing tall, man, bold, with great wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter says what? With great boldness. They stood before them that counted their life as not, basically, roughly paraphrasing. Great boldness. All right. Reading on, it says, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. This is what we got, what we're fighting with, what we're fighting for. You got the Spirit of the Lord is surrounding us. What does it say in Psalms, the 34th chapter? That the angels of the Lord encampeth around them that fear him. Boy, we got spiritual, divine. We have a secret service around us, man. You walk into certain hot spots, it's a secret service there, man. The Lord got angels camped around the house, sitting at the corners of the house. Hey, I used to watch this show back in the day called Scandal. It was on ABC with Kerry Washington. And in the show, when the president would slide off, you know, when he was go deal with Kerry Washington, when he would go slide off, the Secret Service had to go with him. So literally, he sneak out the White House, go to her house to go do what he do. And basically, man, the Secret Service was outside. They was at the front door. And they be like, they get that little tap, tap, tap. Hey, it's time to go, Mr. President. That be the spirit. Hey, it's time to move on, man. You've been here long enough. We perceive danger. You see what I'm saying? All right, cool. Hey, I got to go. Slide off. On to the next spot. On to the next move. On to the next place. Whether it be the grocery store. Whether it be at the gym. Whether it be chopping it up with brothers. Whether it be wherever it is, man. The spirit of the Lord is there with you, protecting you. You got to trust. All right. Did I finish it off? Yep. Now let's go to this last scripture for balance. All right. All right. Because this is, like I said, this isn't some cry out for you to go be out here, be a fucking wild boy either, man. Now, that's not the point of this either. All right. But at the same time, there's a level, there's a balance. So this is Proverbs 22 and 3. And it says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. Now, what's the ultimate way of the prudent man hiding himself? In the spirit. In Psalms, the 91st chapter, in the secret chambers of the Lord. All right, which start with this work. Start with the word, man. Proverbs 18. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it. So at the same time, that's the ultimate hiding. We see the evil day coming. So what did we do? We said, hell no, man. To hell with the world. You know? So we went and we did what? We ran into the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and we found comfort here, and we do what we're supposed to Lord willingly, bring safety to us. That's what it's all about. It's not about, that's the ultimate hiding yourself from the evil day. All right? But even so, you see certain things, you're like, nah, man, I don't move that way. I don't go to nightclubs no more. I ain't in these type of situations no more. I ain't pulling up to these places no more. That's moving prudently. All right? Not moving in fear. That's caution. Fear and caution are two different things. Fear will have a person stay in their house all goddamn day. Caution is when you see a wet floor sign, so you walk cautiously. But you had enough strength to go in the place. All right? But the simple passeth on and are punished. And what do the simple ones do? Oh, man, they talking that bullshit, man. Lord coming back to destroy her. Yeah, whatever, man. Hey, you want to go eat some chicken? Let's go. All right, go eat your chicken, nigga. That's simple. All right? The ultimate hiding yourself from evil is coming into this ministry and pushing this word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And the Most High do the rest, because why? You become, for lack of a better term, you become a made man in the spirit, man. Things just can't happen to you without the Lord unctioning it. All right, now that happens with everybody, but when you are a servant, your walk is different. You're being tried out. You're being proven. Niggas out here is just being judged. You know what I'm saying? All right, so with that, I want to close this up. I pray this lesson was edifying, and until next time, shalom.